Tonight on 12 News at 5, Broome County has unveiled a new emergency dispatch system. We bring you those details. Plus, Tompkins County announced it is searching for a new administrator. We have the story, and the 135th Afton Fair starts today. We bring you a live look at all of the action. This and more starting right now.
From WBNG, the Southern Tier's #1 local news. This is 12 News at 5.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Zach Grady. Broome County Emergency Services held a news conference today highlighting the completion of a new dispatch system project after years of hard work. 12 News' Kyle Spizak has the details.
Today, local officials announced the implementation of the county's new dispatch communication system. It consists of a brand new radio system that is more reliable and allows for dispatchers to be more efficient. Broome County Executive Jason Garner said at today's news conference that some of the systems in use were 50 years old and compared the technology difference as going from an Atari to a PlayStation 5.
The emergency communications network was very old. It was a patchwork of 12 different radio systems, some of which dated back to the 1970s. I was told that one of the systems, people didn't want to turn it off because they didn't think they could turn it back on again. That's how old the system was.
One of the additions was the county's new mobile command center that will allow dispatchers to focus solely on the calls from the location they are at. The mobile command center can be found at places like Speedy Fest or at the scene of a major incident, allowing dispatchers in office to focus on other calls.
So if we have a really large incident like a train derailment or a large fire or a technical rescue like a water rescue, where we know we have a lot of people out there that need to talk on the radio, we can put 911 dispatchers in here, and then they can deal with just that incident right from here, where the 911 dispatch staff that's in the center takes care of the rest of the county and everything that's going on.
The project as a whole cost $35 million that was paid in part through state grant funding, but funds were also raised through a $1 surcharge on every cell phone bill for each mobile line. I'm Kyle Spizak, 12 News, Broome County.
We turn to Tioga County now. New York State Police are investigating a serious crash on Route 17 eastbound near exit 66. State police have confirmed one fatality at the scene and another was taken to the hospital. A 12 News crew on scene reported 3 motorcycles were wrecked at the scene. State Route 17 eastbound is currently closed between exit 65 and 67. State Route 434 is being diverted. State police are not releasing any more details at this time. Tompkins County has begun a search for a new county administrator. Current Administrator Lisa Holmes plans on retiring at the end of this year after nearly 3 years as the permanent administrator. The county is looking for a candidate with 8 to 10 years of experience and experience in administrative and management expertise. The current County Human Resources Commissioner tells us what the job entails.
The county administrator is the chief executive officer for the county, basically managing and the operations between legislative and department heads and community partners.
Interested candidates can apply on the Tompkins County Civil Service website. Staying in Tompkins County, they are planning for the design and construction of an emergency shelter to house around 100 unhoused people in the community. According to the county, the local homelessness response system provided shelter to an average of 132 people a day between October 2022 and September 2023. The county requests for qualification states planned facilities will serve as a centralized hub for area service providers that provide access to direct services without the need for transportation to other facilities. The facility will also incorporate features to enhance security and provide safety for residents, staff, and the surrounding communities.
With wraparound services, mental health support, social service support, just having the space to be able to provide them what they need, and also the space to be centralized.
County Administrator Lisa Holmes tells 12 News the city of Ithaca has 26 beds in designated shelter spaces. She anticipates this new shelter will provide more options for those in need. As we have mentioned the whole summer, heat and sun can affect people before they even realize it. 12 News' Charlie Nichols joins us from our Dan Brown weather deck, built by Dan Brown Construction, with more on how people can be safe in the heat. Charlie, what do you have for us?
Today in Sayre, the Guthrie Clinic held a virtual news conference hosted by physician Alexander Comiskey. The Guthrie Clinic is advising people this summer to protect themselves from extreme temperatures and sun. They are concerned about recent reports claiming people should stop using sunscreen because of toxic chemicals. Guthrie advises people to use sunscreen when planning to spend time outdoors between the hours of 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Following multiple heat waves this summer, Dr. Comiskey discussed the importance of sunscreen and the dangers of outdoor activity without it.
The amount needed to properly protect you from the sun is much more than what people typically use. It's recommended that you use a full shot glass for your entire body, and just for your face alone is to put about a quarter-sized dollop in the palm of your hand.
Dr. Comiskey highly encourages all people to use sunscreen and is concerned with the rise in reports claiming sunscreen contains certain toxic chemicals. In 2019, the FDA made a classification standard for chemicals that are recognized as safe and effective called GRACE. Physical sunblocks, which include titanium dioxide and zinc oxide, have been deemed GRACE. As the weather continues to get warmer, Dr. Comiskey strongly encourages everyone to use sunblock this summer. For all those planning to spend time outdoors this summer, we all encourage you to use the proper sunscreen. Back to you, Zach, in the studio. Charlie Nichols, 12 News.
Charlie, thank you, and I hope you have some sunscreen on yourself there in the Dan Brown weather deck. In Shenango County, one of New York State's small town fairs is underway. 12 News' RJ Sheedy is live at the 135th Afton Fair on the fairgrounds. RJ, how's it going out there?
Hey, Zach, you look great behind the anchor desk, by the way. So, yes, I'm here in the Acton Fair right now, and there's a whole bunch going on right now. If we can take a quick look around, there's a big giant slide that I'm waiting to get down and go down. We got a big climbing thing. Basically, what you do with this thing, you climb to the top, and then they shoot you on a slide over there. They got some water blasters behind me. Self-explanatory, you point a little water gun at it, squirt it in a hole, and hope that you score some points. We got some teacuppy looking things going around and around in a circle a little further back there. And then we got a big trampoline. You get hooked onto some bungee jumps, and you jump up and down on the trampoline, which is a lot of fun for the kids. There's a lot more happening tonight and going all the way through the weekend at this fair, and we should have more on that coming up at 6 o'clock. Zach, back to you.
Thank you, RJ, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see you as you enjoy some of those events out there as well. Governor Hochul awarded more than $7 million to food organizations through round 2 of New Food for New York Families program. Chow received $500,000 in funding to help further the Southern Tier fight for food insecurity. Nearly 1 out of every 4 Broome County residents are food insecure. The funding will be used to get fresh produce from struggling local farms so people can get fresh local food, while the farmers can also get their businesses supported.
People are struggling out there. If people are reporting, adults are reporting food insecurity, if we have one of the top childhood poverty rates in the entire state, that means there's a lot of people, a lot of our neighbors who are hungry. And so this money will allow us to purchase more food to help more people who are in need.
The program, funded through a United States Department of Agricultural grant, provides a boost to New York farmers, increases communities' access to local foods, and further strengthens New York's food system. Champion Speedway is hosting a tribute night for a rider who passed away. 33-year-old Michael R. Booman passed away on July 10th, according to his obituary. People describe Speedway racing as his greatest passion. He spent time with the U.S. Speedway touring team in England and traveled around the country as well as Canada. A tribute night for the late racer will be held this Saturday, July 20th at 7 p.m. The cost to attend is $15, and the event will be held at Champion Speedway in Owego. Coming up still on 12 News at 5, following a devastating tornado, we go to Rome, New York to get an update on the aftermath. But before we head to break, we look at a dry Southern Tier and a view of the valley from the top, our studio.
Bathfitter does showers? That's right. We offer a wide selection of beautiful and functional showers in all shapes and sizes. We can even convert your bath into a shower. How about that? With our seamless one-piece walls and hundreds of design options, you'll get a beautiful new shower to fit your needs. Guaranteed for life. Bathfitter's been around for 40 years, and we've been experts at showers for just as long. Get yours today. Bathfitter. It just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
There are trucks, and then there's the GMC Sierra, available with the connected driving experience and the world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Or get $6,000 purchase allowance when you trade in an eligible vehicle. That's 10% below MSRP on select GMC Sierra models. We are professional grade GMC.
At Guthrie Pharmacies, we make managing your medications easier. Our experienced pharmacists work with you and your care team to make sure you're taking the right medications at the right time in the right way. We'll give you the best price possible. And if you're having trouble affording your medications, we can help. Guthrie Pharmacies are located in Johnson City, Binghamton, and Vestal, with convenient drive-through in Shenango Bridge and Johnson City. Learn more at guthrie.org.
Have you ever considered getting a walk-in tub? Well, look no further. Safe Step's best offer just got better. Now, when you purchase your brand new Safe Step walk-in tub, you'll receive a free shower package. Yes, a free shower package. And if you call today, you'll also receive 15% off your entire order. Now you can enjoy the best of both worlds. The therapeutic benefits of a warm, soothing bath that can help increase mobility, relieve pain, boost energy, and even improve sleep. Or, if you prefer, you can take a refreshing shower all in one product. Call now to receive a free shower package plus 15% off your brand new Safe Step walk-in tub.
Call now, 1-800-443-7474. There's never been a better time. That's 1-800-443-7474.
Wilkins RV has an immediate need for pre-owned RVs and is prepared to pay top dollar for your trade-in during their trade-in and trade-up savings event going on now. Plus, take advantage of 0 down and 90 days no payment financing options. Visit us today or shop us online at wilkinsrv.com.
Welcome back and thank you for joining us again. Rome, New York was devastated by what the National Weather Service says is the worst tornado in the area in the last 30 years. Some in the city losing everything. Connor White has more from the scene.
This was my whole life.
Jennifer Riolo's family can see everything they own in the grass.
And I opened the front door and this is what I see. And I just screamed.
Tuesday, the National Weather Service confirming a tornado formed almost on top of their backyard. Riolo's sole focus, her daughter Lily.
So I threw her in the shower, I laid on top of her, and I had nothing to cover us, so I was looking around and I found a 12-pack of paper towel. So I picked that up and I just crouched down and I covered us with it. It sounded like somebody had vice grips on my house. My house was squealing, and it was a sound like I had never heard.
Outside, destruction. Their ATV thrown through the stairs of their deck. Their RV colliding with their car.
We work hard for the nice things that we have, and we took pride in our property and the things that we had, and it's gone. It's all gone. All of it is a total loss.
All in 20 seconds.
All in 20 seconds.
Driving through Rome, you'll find devastation just about everywhere. In many spots, roads saddled with new dead ends, with some structures completely destroyed.
Then it looked like a black veil like just coming down the street. And the window blew out, knocked me down. And then I'm just standing there trying to like figure out where the hell to go. It literally looked like the movie Twister.
At the former St. Mary's Church, the current owners are trying to clean up, believing the steeple fell vertically into the building.
Kind of went in all the windows.
Dr. Kingsley Kabari transformed the old school on the church grounds into a wellness center, grateful for community members pitching in to salvage what's left.
This is beyond us. This is beyond what we can do. This is beyond what we can repair.
The National Weather Service in town surveying the damage, determining that the tornado that hit Rome is the strongest Oneida County has endured in over 30 years. Experts relieved, but surprised no one was hurt.
And when you have debris everywhere and trees falling into structures and cars, I mean, it is very remarkable that there's no deaths or injuries confirmed from this specific event.
We now take a timeout to check on our weather here in the Southern Tier. We head over to the Weather Center. Connor, what is going on this afternoon?
Yeah, looking at some very quiet conditions here across the region. Seeing not much in the way of any significant weather, which is good. We need a break from the severe weather we've seen over the past 10 days or so. Satellite and radar remaining quiet. A few high cumulus clouds, but overall, nothing that we can't handle here. Going out to the wider view, you see an area of high pressure moving on in from the west. That's going to give us some nice conditions here heading in to tomorrow, into Saturday, into Sunday, even extended into Monday as well. So we're getting a nice extended break here from any significant weather. But let's talk about the severe weather we've seen, over the past couple of weeks here. Let's start off with the newest ones. 2 microbursts were confirmed in Schuyler County, just out to the west of us. A 90-mile-per-hour wind and a 100-mile-per-hour wind. Both of these are borderline EF1 tornadoes speed. So that just shows you how powerful microbursts can be. Madison County confirmed tornado there. Albany earlier this afternoon confirmed a 4th tornado in their region. And take a look at this. The 30-year average for us is around 9 tornadoes here in New York State per year. This year, we're at 15, and a majority of that has come in the past 10 days. Now, we did see one here locally in February, but it's been quite an active summer. But the good news is, like I mentioned, no risks here across the next couple of days. Quiet night with some fog, and it's going to be a nice stretch of weather. Get that sunscreen ready, though. The UV indexes are going to be rather on the high side, up to 8 or 9 on the UV index scale. I mean, you could get burned in like less than 20 minutes, so make sure you protect your skin. However, despite the nicer conditions, we are looking at humidity returning next week, as well as a risk of some storms. Golf forecast showing, maybe we want to play hooky tomorrow. Wouldn't blame you. Sunshine, temperatures in the low 60s starting off with, and then as we head on into the afternoon, temperatures rising in the mid-70s. We are looking for quiet conditions overnight, like I mentioned, nothing that we're too worried about. Then as we head on into the afternoon, expect some nice conditions for our Friday evening. Quiet as well. We're going to see a few more clouds build on in thanks to a system well to the south of us. We're going to push in some clouds, maybe some higher level moisture, but really nothing that we can't really complain. Looking like a nice day on Saturday. Now this model showing a few showers popping up. I do have that 20% risk in there for showers, but I think overall this model overdoes it by just a bit. Overnight, those temperatures fall down, upper 40s, low 50s. Nice, comfortable night. Sleep with those windows open. Heading into tomorrow, low 70s, mid 70s. Another nice, pleasant day here across the region. Perfect as we end our work week. Heading overnight Friday into Saturday morning, low to mid 50s. Look what happens as heading into the afternoon. Mid to upper 70s, maybe low 80s as well. And then we are looking at those temperatures falling down. And as we take a look at the dew point forecast here, going to be comfortable. Far cry from what we saw the last couple of days with those dew points in the mid to upper 60s. The 50s is going to make it feel a lot more refreshing here as we head on into the rest of the region. Sunday forecast showing really nice conditions overall. Like I mentioned, pleasant conditions tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday. Look at those temperatures. Mid-70s, upwards to the lower to mid-80s. A lot of sunshine, dry conditions. But you'll notice heading into Thursday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I should say, scattered showers and thunderstorms will return. A lot of weak disturbances moving on through, but we'll have some instability there. So right now, nothing severe. That's the good news. So we got a little bit of time to work that out. But this weekend, looking absolutely fantastic. Go and get around a golf in, or just go out for a run. It's going to be that nice.
Listen, I know we're supposed to chat about the weather and everything you just talked about over the last couple of minutes, but I want your graphic package. I need the grilling graphic. I need the golf graphic. Let's bring that over to the Jeff Kai's Auto Sports Desk.
Yeah,
I'm sure I could utilize it.
I'm sure you could, too. I mean, come on now. Who couldn't?
And if you want more of the information that Connor or the rest of our weather team provides. Make sure you check out the latest information at our First Alert Weather Center. You can download our free Storm Track 12 weather app and visit our website at WBNG.com. But still ahead, 12 News here at 5. This year's Kennedy Center honors have been announced. We tell you who and have all the rest of the details next.
Tonight on WBNG Channel 12. Tonight on the Binghamton CW. Tonight on Binghamton's Me TV.
At the auction pit stop, get a great deal on a used vehicle before it goes to auction. Prices start at $15,000, and many vehicles include a factory warranty. Visit the auction pit stop in Great Bend.
The days are getting hotter, and nothing feels better on a summer day than a clean car. Hoffman Car Wash is offering one lucky First Alert weather viewer a free Ultimate Wash Pass. Go to WBNG.com and click on the Hoffman Car Wash button to enter. Already redeem your free car wash? No problem. You are automatically entered for a chance to win. Be sure to tune into our First Alert forecast this summer. Who knows, the perfect day to wash your car could be right around the corner.
Hoffman Car Wash. Life's better in a clean car.
You've heard me talking about the Stanley system and how it works. Just like the airbags in your car, you depend on them to work all the time, every time, no exceptions. It took us years and a small fortune to perfect the Stanley system, confirming certain sequences and adhering to an array of algorithms. When you're dealing with the big insurance company robots, it's the only way to win. And we do. The Stanley system, something you can rely on.
At Matthews Subaru in Vestal, save on the all-new 24 Subaru Outback, packed with features including power moonroof, and now get 2.9% APR financing. Or buy a new 24 Crosstrek with 3.9% APR financing. It comes with heated front seats, eyesight, and more. At Matthews Subaru on Old Vestal Road in Vestal or MatthewsSubaru.com.
Bertzel Street, where I grew up. Mom was a probation officer. Dad and generations before him worked in the local factories. They taught me everything. I'm Josh Riley. Our neighborhoods have been sold out by greedy corporations and corrupt politicians. So I'm running for Congress with a promise. I'll never take a dime of corporate PAC money. I support term limits, and I approve this message because I'll take Bertzel Street's values to Congress.
Why shop online or big stores when you can buy local with Binghamton Agway for all your pet supply needs? Save $3 on Health Extension dog food in the 4-pound bag through July 31st. Buy one, get one Nutrisource 13-ounce canned dog food for the month of July. And don't forget your furry friends on those hot summer days with Ben & Jerry's Doggy Ice Cream and Swell's My Chill Time Dog Gelato. Visit BinghamtonAgway.com for more information on our local Frequent Buyers Club program and shop local at Binghamton Agway, 145 Broad Avenue, Binghamton.
At 12 News, we're up to get you going. Let's get right to the big stories you need to know before you go.
Up with your First Alert forecast. We have a low just off the Atlantic coast. That's going to keep
12 News this morning. Up to get you going.
You're watching WBNG.
CBS exclusively revealed this year's Kennedy Center honorees on Thursday. The award ceremony, now in its 47th year, celebrates those in the performing arts for their lifetime of profound contributions to the American culture. Each year, only 5 honorees are chosen, and they are recognized at an extravagant gala in Washington, D.C.'s Kennedy Center Opera House. This is the class of 2024.
Formed in 1960s California, their band created a lifestyle, with Deadheads traveling near and far to hear them perform. And catch their next great improvisation live. The Grateful Dead is a Kennedy Center honoree.
I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse.
Considered one of the greatest filmmakers of all time, this 5-time Oscar winner is responsible for dozens of iconic films, including The Godfather series and Apocalypse Now. Francis Ford Coppola is a Kennedy Center honoree.
A friend of mine, she cries at night.
For decades, her iconic voice, fusing rock and blues, has created hit after hit. Her upbringing as a Quaker inspired her music and her activism. A recipient of the Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award, Bonnie Raitt is now a Kennedy Center honoree. Acclaimed as one of the greatest jazz trumpeters in the world, this Cuban-born musician overcame political oppression to perform on stages around the world. With a style that transcends cultural barriers, Arturo Sandoval is a Kennedy Center honoree. It's a beacon committed to black culture and creativity. An iconic theater ingrained into the soul of America, with legends like Aretha Franklin, Stevie Wonder, and James Brown gracing its stage. The Apollo Theater is a Kennedy Center honoree, honored for their contributions to American culture. These are the 2024 Kennedy Center honorees. Vladimir Dutit, CBS News.
Just ahead on 12 News at 5:30, President Trump is expected to give a speech tonight closing out the Republican National Convention. We have the details next.